Just put your head like right there.
For a week or whatever.
Should I just say your question before I say it?
I've enjoyed it thoroughly. It's been hot. It's been sweaty, filled with adrenaline, good nights of sleep, bad nights of sleep, great shows, good people, good hangs. No complaints. It's been great. It's been awesome.
Nothing too out of the ordinary. There's always a couple of hiccups right off the bat. There's always something we didn't quite prepare for. Stuff with our trailer, kind of having issues and needing new wheels and everything. Stuff that we probably should have handled before the tour started. But so far, been taking good naps. Our show in Houston was a good one. Yeah, we're just kind of getting back and greased up and, you know, ready for the rest of it. This is definitely the longest tour yet, so it's been good.
It's been good. You know, it always takes some getting back into the swing of things when we take a nice little break. I went to Ireland with my family, which was really nice, a nice change of scenery. But getting back in the van is fun. You know, I'm glad to be back on tour.
Loved it so far. Seems like it's been longer than it has. We've only played 2 real shows. It's been fun. I think it's gonna be refreshing playing music to people because the old songs aren't gonna be necessarily so old maybe to some people out there, and putting the music in front of a new crowd. I've always wondered what it would do like on the West Coast because you hear about that it's kind of a whole new scene. I think it's just gonna be really fun.
I am excited. I think something that I think a lot of bands, especially ones that get really big, will always want to come back to like smaller rooms and ones where the energy is way more contained and you can really just feel the presence of every person in the room. And I think this tour is going to be a lot of that for us, not, you know, in the cities that we have been touring hard for the last 4 years, 3 years. So yeah, I'm really excited to go play some legendary little rock clubs, get out west.
I do. It will never go away. That is what makes us us. But we have done a lot of wear and a lot of tear on our bodies, our minds. So with age, with time, with experience for sure. But I mean, we're still young as so I don't really think that's dissipated at all. I think that's still here and it will be here to stay.
Pop music and hip hop and electronic music is so popular, and it's also great too. And I think there's a whole lot bigger scene for that on the West Coast. So maybe it will be a little harder in that regard to get the people going. But I think the thing about live music and that our show that I've always been proud of and that is shown through is when like the 4 of us really put all of our energy into something and really play our instruments to the best of our abilities. There's like some real like physical energy in that room. It's just like a special time and place you can only experience when you're there in that room. So I think people will feel that because I know we're gonna give it to them best we can.
As a band, since we've started, you know, over 4 years ago, we've pretty much reinvested almost every penny we have. And, you know, it does result in a lot of gear, and we don't have 2 semi-trucks to move it all. But it's good. I mean, we're traveling with audio equipment, lighting equipment, you know, with Jake and Phil. It's really nice. You know, all of us have upgraded our equipment to a point where we're really happy with the show we can put on. And if it busts the sides out of our trailer, then so be it. You know, we're still gonna find a way to bring the show, but it's a lot of equipment, and it has actually busted the walls out of the side of our trailer before.
There's a ton of work that goes into tour as far as everybody getting together on calls, making group decisions on what we all want to do on the tour, and then everybody's got individual tasks of preparing for tour and getting this whole operation ready. And then when you're on the road, ton of driving, you know, you're in that, we're a small van all together. You can't necessarily get as much done as you think or you'd like. We don't have all the amenities in the world. And then, yeah, also when we get there, there's all the loading in and loading out is still pretty, I don't know, boots on the ground as far as our crew and our band and everything. Also, sometimes I realize, man, this is really hard work, but there's a lot of people that have to do a lot of really hard work. And I've worked some really hard jobs before this, and nothing even full-time, just like jobs here and there. But life's tough and working's really tough, and I do feel lucky that we get to like travel so much and do what we do in such cool places. But it is no big vacation. It's also mentally, it can wear you out. You know, you're staying in a hotel or Airbnb every night for weeks on end and not getting to see loved ones and do all the things you necessarily want to do with your own time. But we're also getting to follow our passion and play our music to a bunch of new people in a bunch of cool places, so can't complain about that.
Besides, thank you, and you're awesome, and we love you guys. You guys are half the reason we keep doing what we're doing, and y'all put smiles on our faces every night when we're 1,200 miles from home. Everyone's, you know, keeping the shows going with good energy and good vibes. We appreciate everybody being the most open-minded with us and, you know, how we go about things. No band is perfect, but we sure can try to be. On our road to perfection and performance, blowing everyone's minds away if we can. Your support is the only thing that keeps that going, because without you guys, who knows? So thank you to all the fans, family specifically, and everybody that's never doubted us and given us a chance to go out there and do that thing that we do so well, and we really appreciate it.
I think there's an obvious thank you in order to any of those people. They've gone out of their way to, and hopefully have had a good time, you know, coming to our show or just feeling the vibe to put on our music in a group of people or at a party or on their boat or in their backyard or in their car, whatever it may be. I think there's just no way we can say thank you enough. It's just cool, I guess, having the perspective coming from before being in a band of just how, and this still applies, but just how music can really draw you in and come with like different emotions and be there for you and have people join together in celebration of it. And I think to be a part of that in such a cool community where there's, you know, just so much love and appreciation is an absolute blessing. No matter how anybody's found us or, you know, if they've stayed or not, I definitely appreciate all of it.
Yeah, like, I don't know, just truly it's hard to give enough thanks to those people that take that much time out of their lives to come support something that we've done. But I also don't even sometimes see it in that way. It's like, that seems like a selfish way to look at it, in my opinion, at times, because it's like they're not just taking time to come see us, they're taking time to come like feel that energy that I was talking about earlier and be a part of that thing in that room. And I feel like we all, when we step on stage, we're like we all feel kind of like obligated almost to like bring that energy and like power to every song, because you owe it to those people that travel so far and take their time to really listen and really paying attention. So thank you to anybody who's doing that, because that's what we all do with our favorite artists, and it's just really cool to be able to be on the other side of that for somebody else. That's making a kid's dream come true.
It means the world to have people that support us. I remember when we first started writing songs, the idea of having a live show and having people come out and actually see us perform was, you know, daunting, and none of us really even thought people would. And it was more so just for the love of music. And I think we all had very similar childhoods growing up, as in just, you know, going to as many shows as you possibly could. And I used to live down the street from the Chastain Amphitheater in Atlanta, and I'd always go down there and try to hop the fence with my buddies and get into a show and, you know, follow artists. My mom used to follow the Dead on tour in the 80s, so maybe it just runs in my family, but just an all-out love for music and seeing that reciprocated for something that I've, you know, had a part in creating is extremely humbling, and I never thought anything like this would happen. But I think that everyone who's driven, you know, an hour, 2 hours, even, you know, 20 plus minutes to come see us is kind of astounding to me, because I mean, I never really thought it would get to this point. And the fact that people would drive, you know, even 15 minutes to come see us is awesome. But thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I know we all mean it. And we're just going to continue to try to keep putting on the best live show and bringing better lights and better sound and upgrading everything we have, and hopefully filling in bigger venues.